What is the number one way to increase your sales conversions on a listing? Like, what's the number one thing that you would say, or that you see people making the mistake that they can increase their sales conversions quickly? What is the number one thing?
So the number one thing that everybody thinks that it is price. But data, especially the data that just came back to us, and Scott, you know that we just wrapped up the 2023 Etsy buyer survey, and the data along with that and all of the other e-commerce data comes back to one of the things that we've talked about in the past, which is a mismatch between what the customer is expecting when they get there and what is actually showing up in your listings, specifically as it relates to product images. And in that Etsy buyer survey, out of all of the buyers surveyed, they said images are a 9.2 out of 10 in terms of how important they are for them to land on a listing and come to conversion, right? So they come to your listing. The most important piece of information that they can have on your listing, 9.2 out of 10 in terms of importance, comes from your product photos. Why is that? Because when people are buying things online, you can't pick it up. You can't roll it over. You can't open it up. You can't pull out the little product insert that says that it's insulated and it's going to keep your stuff cold for 12 hours. We have to figure out a way to communicate that to people. The best way to do that, according to buyers themselves, is with high quality product images. So if I have a listing that is under converting, meaning I'm getting traffic, but I'm not getting the sales that I want to get, and I know that the sales are out there, I know that my competitors are converting better than I am, the number one place that I'm looking is going to be at those product images. The second place that I would take a look is at the product description, because that's the other place where we can let people know what our product is and start to meet those expectations, start to let them know that it really is what they're looking for. But 96% of buyers are always looking through your product images. And the reason that they're doing that is because they're trying to figure out if it's a fit for what they actually want, if it's a fit for the expectation that they created in their mind when they chose to click on your listing instead of my listing.